And here we go. Hey, everybody, how's it going today? Today, we're going to be ripping into a box of 2024-25 artifacts. And I know I'm kind of late to the show on this one. This one's been out for a while, but I kind of held off on buying it. Couple of reasons. The main one being that I am just not a big fan of redemption cards, and this one has a lot of rookie redemptions in it. And I hate waiting for cards to arrive in the mail, breaking the seal here. And there's only 32 cards total. There's 4 cards in a pack, 8 packs in a box. And I love artifacts. It's a great product, but I just don't like redemptions. All right, so let's take a look at these cards here. These cards do have some of the legends in there, so I'm always a big fan of the legends. The biggest rookies would probably be Stankoven, Zellweger's in there. There are Celebrini cards in here, not regular base rookie cards, but some of the hits have Celebrini in it, so that's something we can look forward to also. Let's just make sure we got our 8 packs here. Good. Let's start ripping and seeing what we get. Let's pull off the first one here. 4 cards in a pack. Usually 3 cards are just base, and then you get 1 hit inside. So let's hope that 1 hit ends up being good. All right, here's what the base cards look like. And we're starting off with Zach Werenski. Fantastic year this year for him. Let's show you what the back looks like here. There we go. And once again, I'm going to say, like, right off the bat, I have no problem with Artifacts cards. They look nice, they're done well, and they have nice hits in there. Again, I just don't like doing redemptions. It's a pretty small thing to complain about, but I'm just not a fan of waiting sometimes a year to get the card that you pull in a box here. Robert Thomas is our second one from the St. Louis Blues. And is this an Orem? Orem is usually one of the regular hits you get in Artifacts every year, and this is it. And it is Cale Makar. Yes, all right. Cale Makar for the Orem. Let me just flip it over here. That looks really nice. There we go. Here's the back of it. Super cool. There is a bounty on this and something else that I can't remember off the top of my head. I'm going to be honest there. And let's see what we have after that. It is Joel Farabee. Not bad at all. Joel Farabee, who, don't quote me because I'm losing my memory sometimes, but I think he's been traded to Calgary, if I'm correct. Frost and Farabee got traded. Oh, they got to stop doing so many trades at the deadline. I lose track of them all. All right, next box. Let's take a look. Or next pack. Kyle Connor, awesome. And, oh, right, we got our first hit here. Here we go. This is Owen Tippett, fantastic, with the double patch, orange and white. That looks really nice. And show you the numbering, 253 to 299 on that. This is a little bit thicker than the regular cards are, of course. There you can see that. But yay, that's a good first hit there. And then the last base card is going to be Kirill Marchenko. All right, cool. So far we have not pulled a rookie that I've seen here. So let's hope that we get one in one of the next couple of packs here so we can see what the rookie cards look like for you guys. And again, I'm really just hoping to get at least one legend in here. Just a little bit more fun for me to pull. And kind of gave away the back card here, so I'm just going to pull the back card first for you guys, which is Josh Morrissey. All right, another guy who had a great season on defense, just like Werenski. There's Lucas Raymond from the Detroit Red Wings. We got a purple parallel behind here. Let's see who it is. Pittsburgh Penguins, Chris Letang, the veteran. Oh, it is a thick one with the patches on it. Let's just pull out the last base card here. Jacob Slavin, another great defenseman, pulling lots of good defensemen here, but look at this. Holy crap. This is numbered to 25. Jeez. Oh my God. If it's going to be a patch like that, why not have Chris Letang on that? Look here. Here's how thick it is. Look at that. And here's the back of the card. Game used memorabilia. All right, that's a nice one there. That's even thicker than the one that we had here for Owen Tippett. Owen Tippett's one is a double patch also, but look at the difference in the size. Jeez, I was talking about how thick Owen's was. Fantastic. All right, 3 packs in and already hitting some good stuff here. Number to 25. Purple always looks good on the parallel card numbers also, so that's fantastic. All right, let's try and keep the back card free of you guys seeing it. You just have to rip them upside down like this. Montreal Canadiens Cole Caulfield, and that just kind of reminds me, speaking of the Montreal Canadiens, there is no Lane Hudson in this particular year, which is really weird. But again, remember I said there are redemptions, so most likely the redemption would be a Lane Hudson in here. So if you pull redemption from Montreal, that might be good. All right, behind there, another colored parallel. And it is our first rookie card. All right, so here we go. Brian Halloran on left wing for the Devils. It's another nice looking color there. This, like I said, Artifacts makes good cards. I gotta admit that. It's kind of hard to sit there and nitpick and complain about them. This one's numbered 149 on that one. Beauty. All right, let's put that along with the other hits here. Yeah, they always make good cards, but just, like I said, I just want to get them all in the packs and not have to redeem them. Matty Beniers for Seattle and Nick Schmaltz are the other 2 base cards. Let's get into the second half of this and speed it up a little bit here because I spent a lot of time on those first 4 packs. Let's see what we hit. Don't give away the back card. And all right, we got our first Boston Bruin. It's Charlie McAvoy. I like that white uniform on there, by the way. John Carlson, another great defenseman. We're getting lots of good defensemen here. Oh my goodness. I wanted some legends and we got one. Bill Ranford, Edmonton Oilers, numbered to 75. Look at that. That is awesome. That's the orange parallel, says down there. And I love the 80s Oilers big time. Gretzky, Messier, Curry, all those guys. But a lot of people tend to forget about Bill Ranford, who is also great and also did a great job in international hockey. Team Canada. We got one more base card. Let's just show the last one here. It is JT Miller. All right. So there we go. I'm happy we've got ourselves at least one legend card. That's all I could ask for. Better than none. Here we go into the next pack. And hoping we can get another nice rookie. All right, here we go. Nashville Predators. All right, Philip Forsberg. Still one of the most underrated players in the National Hockey League, in my opinion. And another Nashville Predator, UC Saros with the numbered card. This one is to 699. Hope you can see that okay. UC Saros, and let's just see the parallel it's listed as is silver. That's the difference there, but this one comes numbered for that one. Interesting. All right, let's pull that in there, and then the last base. Oh, there's 2 base cards actually. Sorry, there's Anze Kopitar, the Legend of LA, and Nico Hischier for the Devils. Fantastic. All right, 2 more packs to go here, guys. Let's see what we get in this one. When you guys get a chance, just go into the comments and tell me what's your personal opinion of artifacts and how the cards look. Here we go. Ivan Barbashev, and oh, we got ourselves a possible redemption. Is it? It is a rookie redemption for the Anaheim Ducks. All right. Okay, well, I'll have to go on the checklist to see who the redemptions are. If you guys know it, drop it in the comments and let me know. Anaheim Ducks, there's the number red 201. And I have not looked up all the redemption names there, so I'm not sure who that is off the top of my head. Maybe if I find out before the video is posted, I'll put it at the bottom of the screen. So there's the reason I don't like artifacts. Those freaking redemptions, man. Connor Garland, Vancouver Canucks, and Patrick Laine with his former team, Columbus Blue Jackets. There's his current team, Montreal Canadiens. Still kind of on the fence about whether I like Laine or I don't like Laine. There's times where I think he's great, and there's other times where he's just a frustrating guy to watch. Okay, Chris Letang again, this time with the regular base card. Oh my goodness, another one, Paul Coffey. And this is with his Carolina uniform. Oh my goodness. $5.99 there. That was one I was not expecting to see. He did not spend a lot of time overall with Carolina, but boy, oh boy. I mean, I was just talking about how I love the 80s Oilers. Coffey's one of the main reasons for that. I don't think I've ever pulled a card of him with Carolina. I'll have to look into that. That's fantastic. Wow. So Paul Coffey and Bill Ranford. And the final base card is Artemi Panarin. All right, so let's put the base cards aside for now and just look at a recap of the hits here. Here we go. So we got Paul Coffey, $5.99, silver parallel. That is awesome. I love Coffey. There's our rookie redemption for the Anaheim Ducks. UC Saros with a regular silver card, but it ends up being a numbered card to $6.99. Another Edmonton Classic and Billy Ranford, also a Boston Bruin for a while there, numbered to 75. That's on the orange. There we go. Our rookie parallel is Brian Holland, left winger, numbered to 149. That's on the emerald. It looks really nice, by the way. Then we have our patches. Owen Tippett, I really like the fact that they gave us one of each color in this patch. That's fantastic. Numbered to $2.99. You can see that okay there. There's the back of that. Gold materials. And finally, finally, we have Cale Makar with the Orem. Our one single hit from that. Again, another nice looking card. Can't complain about that at all. There's nothing wrong with that. And it is a little bit thicker than the regular card, but still really nice. And then the main hit will be the Chris Letang with the artifacts numbered to 25 on the purple. And this one's called Purple Materials. Nice and thick. Fantastic. Chris Letang. That's it. These are all the base cards you get with it. So like I said, 3 out of every 4 cards in the pack is usually a base card. So expect that if you buy this product. That might be the last time I'm buying artifacts for this year, unless I buy a few single packs here and there, because I don't want any more redemption cards. Oh, I left Josh over here. Sorry about that, Josh. We missed one card, Josh Norris. Guys, let me know in the comments what you think about this. Let me know if you bought some yourself, and if you did, share some of the hits you got. That'd be awesome. Thanks for watching. This has been a long video, so sorry about that. We'll catch you next time. See ya.